evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Rachin, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and look to settle into his work early on. And the right-handed batter will join him in the middle to get this innings started.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. With at least one hit.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Right for the textbook.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Charge. Should be runs here. That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 8 off it. The Super Kings are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Johnson back into the attack. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. And Bellinger is the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicely played. Runs 1. Hooked away. What sound off the bat. It's going to go way out there, past the fielder and into the stands. Crowd like that one. Johnson couldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Super shot, that.
That's really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a pun.
Has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Onto that early, that could be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be four.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Aurora, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get four.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the foul ball.
Drops all over the slower ball. Only gave them more time to see it and make
Could be a couple if they hustle. Power and precision in that shot.
Flushed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the ground.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Swept away but finds the fielder. Absolutely middled that.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Johnson will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Bang, there's a fielder out in the deep, but the batter has taken full toll of the free hit. That's a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That should be out of the ground.
All about the bat speed, that one, but under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
With a huge appeal. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And that'll be easy as pie for square leg.
The new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
No! Somehow it's missed everything. Dykwat taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Dykwat drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 91 for 1.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes. Conway ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Well timed, but there's a fielder up there. Brilliant catch.
Ashwin, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Could be a quick single. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Ashwin, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
With enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. 10 runs out of there. Super Kings, 101 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Nice shot, runs possible. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrists to keep it down. Great vision.
Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Poor shot. Really lucky. Shot. Should be runs here. dug that out well. That is quite extraordinary. Ashwin, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Gaikwad advances and throws the bat out with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Powell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Beats the field with a great shot.
Got it away for 4. That would have lined very nicely.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Power and precision in that shot.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Back-to-back boundaries. They make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Shot, not waiting around.
Well, that was a slower ball. Didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. How do we reply?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Straight into deep thirds midst. Got their balance and judgment right. They're just waiting for the ball. That's a good catch.
Iive just about ready to go out in the middle.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's a solid shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Dykwat loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Brevis drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Went for the drive, complete miss. Great shot. At least one on offer. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Shot, should be runs here. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Well, that's a very good quick shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Nice shot. Runs possible. Narai coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone.
Dubé, a left-handed batter taking guard. They want a solid start.
Not shot. They'll get at least 1 hit. Power and precision in that shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Russell coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats.
Brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nicely played.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice catch. Great reactions. Back on now. Get on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Misses everything. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a solid shot. Singh showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Great fielding there, very accurate long distance throw. Dubé taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Right out of the middle. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single.
Good return back from the deep.
Dubé ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Might look to go big again here.
They'll get at least one here. Well-directed throwback. They scamper through for a single. Good running. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Russell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. A great shot, but not going to beat the field. Incredible. What a grab.
He's got their tail up.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary.
End of the over, Super King, 208 for 8.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Nicely played. Solid shot. Let's go for 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to climb the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Hit that hard and fast. Russell having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Overton loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flying over the boundary.
Chance to run 2. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. 2 full, punch back down the ground. Could be 4.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Over, Super Kings, 240 for 8.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Poor first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
Out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. They'll get at least 1 here. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need 1 more to really top it off. Great catch. They haven't run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance look fairly easy. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
a change-up in the field now.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Pulled away straight to square leg. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
Narine in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Runs possible. Oh, great shot. Not going to beat the fielder. Good. And that's stuck.
Rahana, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Going with pace now. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary.
Some adjustments to the field.
Shot, should be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
There's a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
7 runs out in that over. Kolkata, 8-2.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. Babcock has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Well timed. There's a fielder out there. Chance. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Got at least one here. The ball's returned out from the deep there. Couldn't get it through the field.
Overthrows. Now that throw was unnecessary, as it turns out. Pretty costly.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. There could be a couple if they hustle. Over. Kolkata are 18 for 3.
Third over of the power play is done. The run rate's probably not what they hoped for. 3 overs left in the power play, and it's a balancing act now between risk and reward if they want to climb back up.
Perfectly timed. That's a boundary save for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
The fielders come up to stop the quick singles.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Ahmed coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot, should be runs here. runs here.
A solid shot, really well played. Ball's dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Doesn't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Driven through cover, just the one. That's a solid shot. Edged, what a ball. Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible. Super Kings with a massive shout. They'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Scamper through for a single, good running. End of the over, 7 off it. Kolkata, 2 for 3. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Going with spin now. Bowler looks really confident. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Superb bowling.
Iive, the left-hand middle order batter, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Should be runs here. He's quick onto that in the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Working the occasional singles, odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, great shot. Not going to beat the fielder.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Chance. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Kolkata 39 for 4.
They just haven't got going, have they? Been a great bowling performance, though.
There could be a couple if they hustle. That's a solid shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There's no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Worked away. That's a nice single. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket.
Russell, the new man in the middle. To get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot. At least one on offer.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Superb catch.
Left-hander in the middle and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Shot should be runs here. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Get at least one here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Massive outside edge.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? No luck at all there on that one.
Powell, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
On the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive chance. End of another disappointing over. Dhoni has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from the key bowler.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
A few moves made in the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. There'll be runs here. solid shot. Good return back from the deep.
Runs here, 4 of them. The field are probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Aurora, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Charge, should be runs here. Aurora ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Aurora taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
They'll get at least one here. A much better over that one. Good bowling. Managed to find a little bit from the pitch and kept the batties quiet.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
Ashwin, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Right out of the middle of the bat. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Overton with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance look fairly easy.
Johnson, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nicely played. Well, that over-improves their economy rate somewhat. Still work to be done, though.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Missed it. That was a chance. Everyone's gone. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Throws. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, as it turns out. Pretty costly.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. Oh yes, holds onto that under huge pressure. They've done it. That's the end of our broadcast. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again. We'll see you.